Hey guys, welcome to my legal classes. Today I am starting a new series on Hindu Marriage Act 1955. This session will cover one of the important section from Hindu Marriage Act 1955, that is section 2, which is basically covering who is Hindu or Hindu as per Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Section 1 deals with the title of the act, which is Hindu Marriage Act 1955, and the coverage. This law covers all the territories of India except for Jammu and Kashmir, and important is to all the Hindus of India. So that's pretty clear from section number 1. Now let us focus on section number 2, which covers who is Hindu as per Hindu Marriage Act 1955, or you can also say who is covered under Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Let's move on. Section 2 has 3 subsections, section A, B and C, to understand who is Hindu. Or this act is applicable to any person who is a Hindu by religion in any of its forms or developments. So remember, it can be in any forms or later developments, including Virashaiva, a Lingayat, or a follower of Brahma Samaj, Prarthana Samaj, or Arya Samaj. I have given few pictures below. The first 8 pictures are covering subsection A and B to give a pictorial memory for you when you are writing the exams, whereas the last 4 are covering section 2C, that who are not Hindus. So I have attempted to give these images so that it becomes little easy for you. So let's focus on the definition part. Subsection A under section 2, the Hindu covered whoever is following Virashaiva or Lingayat, or then Brahma Samaj, Prarthana Samaj and Arya Samaj. I am sure that you must be aware of these Samaj, whatever. Like Brahma Samaj was started by Rajaram Mohan Roy in the year 1828 in Kolkata. Rajaram Mohan Roy was known for his fight against Sati system. He abolished, his contribution was at very high level to remove Sati system in India. Then he also fought against untouchability, and he also fought against polygamy. These things you can add in your answer sheet, that is optional for you. And Prarthana Samaj was started by Atmarang Pandurang in the year 1867. The Prarthana Samaj was focusing on believe in one God and worship one God. That was their theory. And after Mahadev Govind Ranade joining Prarthana Samaj, the Prarthana Samaj got a lot of importance. So this is one of the important thing that you can remember when you are writing about Prarthana Samaj. And the last one, the Arya Samaj, we started in the year 1875 by Dayananda Saraswati. You can see the images of Rajaram Mohan Roy, then Atmaram Pandurang, Dayanand Saraswati in my images there. So the second subsection, that is subsection B under section 2, says to any person who is a Buddhist, Jain or Sikh by religion. Now Buddhism is started by Gautam Buddha or Siddhartha. His earlier name was Siddhartha, then he became Buddha, and then he was called Gautama Buddha. And then the Jainism was started by Mahavir. I have not put Mahavir's image. I have put Gomateshwara's or Bahubali's image because he is also representing Jainism there. And then the Sikhism started by Guru Nanak Dev. So you can see the image there. So section 2 subsection B covers on who are the other Hindus, or Buddhist, Jainism or Sikh are covered under this act. And then to any other person domiciled in the territories to which this act extends. When I say domiciles in the territories, so it is except for Jammu and Kashmir, all the other territories within India extends to who is not a Muslim. Now the act gives the negative perspective that whoever is not a Muslim, Christian, Parsi or Jew by religion. सो जो भी बंदा है अगर वो मुस्लिम नहीं है, क्रिश्चियन नहीं है, पारसी नहीं है और जू नहीं है, then he will be considered as Hindu as per Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Now you can see the images which are not covered under Hindu, Islam, praying sin, or the Jesus Christ, all this Abraham for Jewish. I have tried covering the Parsi also. Parsi basically came from not an Indian concept. It is came from Zoroaster or someone. I am not really remembering his name completely. He's a prophet. The prophet came to India sometime. So then people started following him. That's how Parsi religion came to India. Now, the first part is very clear. Whoever is a Virashaiva, Lingayat, Brahma Samaj follower, Prarthana Samaj or Arya Samaj followers will be considered as Hindu. The subsection 2 says or B says Buddhists, Jainis, Sikhs are covered under Hindu. And then subsection C says any person other than Muslim, Christian, Parsi or Jew by religion are Hindus as per this act. Before going to the illustration, I have my little guest here.
Hey guys, subscribe my father's channel.
Yeah, requesting you to subscribe my channel for more videos and like and share for the benefit of others. Now, benefit of watching my videos, you can get your notes easily. Just take screenshot so that your job is done. Now let's move on to the next slide, which gives a illustration that the following persons are Hindus, Buddhists, Jains or Sikhs by religion as the case may be. There are few cases they have given, that is A, B, C. Let's understand what is A. Any child, legitimate or illegitimate, both of whose parents are Hindus, Buddhists, Jains or Sikhs by religion. So here any child who is coming from parents that is from Hindus or Buddhist or Jainis or Sikhs are considered as Hindu, and here there is reference of both legitimate or illegitimate relationship of two people. Now it's not really required that there should be a legitimate relationship. If there is a illegitimate relationship between two Hindus and there is a birth of a child, that child will become a Hindu by birth. Now B says any child, legitimate or illegitimate, it continues, legitimacy of the child still continues. It can be legitimate or illegitimate, one of whose parents is a Hindu, Buddhist, Jaina or Sikh by religion and who is brought up as a member of tribe, community, group or family to which such parents belongs to or belong. Now one parent is Hindu. It can be a legitimate child or illegitimate child born to a parent where one parent is Hindu and other parent we are not sure of which religion. In that case, if the child is brought up in a manner which Hindus are followed, then that child will be considered as Hindu. Now any person who is a convert or reconvert to the Hindus, Buddhist, Jaina or Sikh religion, note that if a Hindu person is converting to some other religion and reconverts to Hinduism, then he will be considered as Hindu. So these are the three explanations under this section. So that's all I have for the section 2 of Hindu Marriages Act. Before I say thanks, let's quickly go through the section 2 of Hindu Marriage Act. The first part, that is subsection A, says any person who is Hindu by religion in any of its forms or developments, including Virashaiva, Lingayat or a follower of the Brahma Samaj, Prarthana Samaj or Arya Samaj, are considered under or are applicable under this law. To any person who is Buddhist, Jain or Sikh is also considered under this law. Then to any other person domiciled in the territories to which this act extends who is not a Muslim, Christian, Parsi or Jew. जो भी बंदा मुस्लिम नहीं है, क्रिश्चियन, पारसी और जू नहीं है, for him this act will be applicable and will be considered as Hindu for this act. Now we have given the explanation for this sections. I think the session is very clear. I am not extending it too much. A small section important for the purview of this act. Thank you so much for watching this video. All the very best for your exams. Thank you.